This news! So, we've got a pretty crazy update, but before we continue, since we have met a couple of our like goals, I am hoping for this video to have 2,001 likes. Can we reach that? So, we got some exciting news, and let's take a look at it. Beyblade Burst Turbo has been going through a lot of updates out of recent times, and boy, oh boy. So through our previous method of finding these pictures, looks like it worked again. This is labeled, as we have seen since the very beginning when I did a report on these Amazon listings, the Achilles A4 Rd. Now, I did predict this would be the upgraded performance tip, but now I'm not too sure. This is a black variant of the Achilles. It comes with 8, and the performance tip, I have no name. I really hope that the Kraken performance tips, and this originally came from Kraken K4, is not Extend Plus. I hope it's not. I hope it's some other release we get of Achilles. I really hope this is not Extend Plus. I don't think it is. I think it's just a random starter. It doesn't look too bad. There's no metal on this one, and I'm going to mention why I'm saying that in a second. It's an alright black variant. It's cool, it's cool. So our next one, which is more of a topic of discussion, is Kerbeus K4. So, all the normal parts, 7 atomic, and atomic Slingshock is gonna be like the same like yard. They're not gonna remove the moving ball gimmick like how atomic originally had it as. It looks interesting. They don't have the little parts there where usually atomic has a little part that's colored around the little ball, but that doesn't really matter too much. It's not gonna affect the performance. That's just really an aesthetic. So the layer itself is extremely accurate. Like that is a good job for replicating the layer. There's almost no mistakes. Now the one thing that is different obviously is that from what I'm able to tell, just like most of the Turbo Beyblades, there's no metal on it. But what's even more interesting with this one is the name, because if we've seen before in the app, Guardian Kerbeus, which was a God Bay, or actually an Evolution Bay, was called Hazard Kerbeus, and this one now is called Hazard Kerbeus. So it's weird how they're going under the same name. I thought this would be called Guardian, maybe because of the little like shield or whatever, the pushback that it has. I guess not. I mean, good it has the same name. There's no real negative, I guess, other than the no metal, and it looks pretty decent overall. It's not that bad at all. Like, this looks good. It looks good, especially for a Turbo Bay. Now, what's the very controversial one? Xcalius X4, I guess the name will be Buster Xcalius. This is a fever dream of a lot of opinions I have for this. So, it doesn't come with the dagger frame. It's a little bit weird since it does have the dagger frame later on. I'm guessing probably in some 2-pack or some other single starter they might pair it up. It's a little strange. We still get 1 prime or 1 dash, I guess. What's really weird about this layer, and we did see information on this before, it's that you can see that part of the sword is, you can see it's painted plastic, but there's a small metal part on the tip of the sword, and you can kind of see that. I'll probably leave a link to the post where you actually see a look at it, but you can even see on the picture right there, slight metal on it, which I'm not complaining. I think though it's still weird. Another complaint that I had, it's like the original Xeno Xcalius. There seems to be no stickers on the, I don't know why when it comes to Xcalius, Hasbro never puts the stickers where they should be on the layer, and it doesn't affect the performance. Like, it's just, aesthetically, it doesn't really look that good, and I'm sure it's gonna have the same gimmicks. However, if we go back to the box, the one thing I really hate is the sword, because the sword in the original TAKARA TOMY release does have metal on it. And you can see it right there. It does have metal on it. And the thing is, this isn't new. This is not like Xcalius never had metal. No, Surge Xcalius X3 had a metal sword. Iron had metal. And we can see with this, it kind of has metal, but it's in a weird way, and I don't like it. Xcalius probably out of this whole wave is going to be my least favorite. It's more mind-boggling the fact that, okay, the layer kind of has metal, kind of. And this is confirmed because I'll be making sure to link a post to this. We still get the right disc, I guess. There's no dagger. Sword's not even correct. I'm sorry, that's like... And Xcalius itself is not even... The TAKARA TOMY one isn't really all that good for its stock. And through the original post that I actually reported on this before the official pictures came in, Xcalius is not to be hyped for. This Achilles is maybe to be hyped about a little bit, since Kraken's performance tip is pretty good. It's not crazy, but it's pretty decent. Hazard Kerbeus isn't that bad at all. I think probably the biggest offender in this one is Xcalius, because we sort of get what we want, but then we sort of don't. And it becomes this weird issue with turbo bays where some aren't too bad, and we do see some modified bays like Asteroid Zutron, and in my previous report I talked about the updated Trip 2 one we're probably eventually getting. Turbo is weird. It's very weird. Of course, I do want you to tell me in the comment section below, what are you most excited for? Is it the new Achilles? Is it Xcalius? Is it Kerbeus, Achilles, Xcalius? Give me a hashtag in the comment section below, and please, if we can reach 2,000 likes, the next video update, news, the next video I do, I'll do more of an accurate report on this, or I'll do more report more with updated info. Meaning whenever the app updates, we'll probably do a video with Cypress actually showing off this stuff. Also, if you're curious on how Kraken K4 works, I have a video on that. I did an unboxing and review a while ago. Turbo is being sort of pushed out a lot more, and I'm guessing this is part of Wave 3 since there's only 3 new ones that we could see and there was no 2-packs unless I do another 3 follow-up videos like before. It's safe to assume there'll be 1 repeat in this wave. I'm excited to see if maybe potentially we get more metal, but I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.